Today Wednesday? Fuck. It is Wednesday.
I never heard hours and hours sing that way. That's like the best. And that's what I think is amazing. You know what I'm saying? That King the bomb. You know what I'm saying? But again, and she makes it her own. And I love the fact that Morgan actually made, as soon as I get home, her own. She had a band and a whole nine.
I missed it.
I tried.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the New York Jets. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. So this game of our, Charles, you know, the talk of the NFL world all week, two unbeaten teams. You rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
I would agree with that because normally you might get one team undefeated for a while, but two teams like this, and I remember in preseason you looked at schedules and said, I think these two are on a collision course. It'd be interesting to see if they actually get there, and they did. And to me, the winner of this game has to wear the crown of Super Bowl favorite.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That's a corner that got in there for the sack. Dante Jackson.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
A first down carry for Barkley. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. This one out quickly to Westbrook. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. And worth pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And it's fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as this career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number, and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed 2. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage. And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. One interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Murray. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. Leap it, he will make the catch. And all the way down to the 26. A huge play there for Houston. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. That catch good for only a couple. This defense for the Jets, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Being chased out left. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Deshaun Jackson. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Texans have taken the early lead. Lions stuck up on for the point after. Clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Now D.D. Westbrook to return.
Fly.
And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. The pitch goes to Barkley. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Getting this to the 37, gain of 9. 6-0 our score after 1. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Kadarius Toney, 63 yards. And the Jets can take the lead now with an extra point. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Pistons offense already at the line, set to get going. And this ball game, clearly the game of the year so far. It's not very often that you find two unbeaten teams playing each other this late in the season, but that's what we have here, two heavyweights in the NFL.
Right about that, and you think about recent memories, so let's take a little ginkgo right now and go down memory lane, right? 2007, 7-0 Colts, 8-0 Patriots. The Pats won 24-20. They ended up going 16-0 in the regular season before they lost in the Super Bowl against the Giants. How about 2015? 6-0 Broncos, 6-0 Packers. Denver won 29-10. And in 2020, Steelers and Titans were both 5-0. Pittsburgh won that one. Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game, and he can break big plays like that. We've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders, and Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return all the way back for a game winner in that one. I still remember seeing the looks of disbelief on the Giants sideline.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play fake. Murray. They'll fire this deep for Gallup. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A huge play there for Houston.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Murray. Buying time to his
Come here.
And he'll just get rid of it.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on half play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Murray to air it out again.
Come here.
They can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Deion Jones in there to drop him for a loss on the play. He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
Come here. Bring that. Pressure.
J.J. Watt has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. And Suckup will put this one right through, and they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. They've put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. Able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
Slide, right. Trying to play it out. Gotta go throw it. I'm gonna let him bust it down. Hey, slide, right.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are going to retake the lead. Extra point by Buckner is on target, and the lead is up to 5. Now after the touchdown, here's Buckner on to kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line to the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I'm so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
On second down now, it's Lindsey, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Murray.
You gonna go, bitch.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Push! Come on!
To Lindsey. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league is somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And this one is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
Lagging bullshit. Buckle body.
They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Throwing Jones. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Facing this big first-half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Here's Jones. Throwing on 4th down. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Walker. And the Texans will take over here just shy of the 30. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's the key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Here's Murray. Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Lagging. Bro.
Now Murray off play action.
Shit lagging as
Gonna
fuck,
take
nigga,
a shot
bro.
for Gallup.
Shit fucking lagging, bro. Bullshit, bro.
The Texans will use one of their 2
Fuck
remaining
this
timeouts.
bullshit, bro. This sorry ass
The clock
fuck,
will
nigga.
stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run forward Montgomery. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Murray now. They'll roll him out right.
Pet pig, bitch! What the fuck is you doing?
Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a...
Murray.
Come here! Push off!
In the red zone, at least they got it. They'll have another shot. Or no, they won't have another shot. It's going to be 4th down. Maybe they can at least salvage 3.
And they were thinking 6 points because at this position of the field, able to do that one. So you look over the sideline,
Lagging
his
bullshit.
head coach said, oh, heck,
Fucking lag,
field goal
bitch.
time.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Here's Murray.
Hey, come on, bitch! Yeah, slide, right, slide, hey, fuck nigga. No, I'm like that.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were
I wanna hear you today.
for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No
Hear
matter
this
what, at
either.
worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. An anxious moment or 2 there, but they do get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Ice cream, man. Ice cream, man. Run that shit again, bitch. Good gameplay, yeah. Bro.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before break. Jones escaping.
Slide, right, hey, 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 hey.
He'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. Jets Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground.
Look at that fucking vision.
Running the ball,
You know, doing it like that.
But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing.
Slide. Yeah, pitch that boy. Slide.
That'll be licensed to take some shots.
Oh yeah, slide. Bro, this nigga running slow as fuck. Yeah,
From the 41, Jones steps away to his left. Now he'll
Dot.
square up and throw deep left
Fuck, nigga.
sideline. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So this CD, obviously such a big game, and we'll continue to talk about its importance as we go on. I thought it was interesting. This head coach in his weekly media availability, he was asked who he would lean on in a game like this, and he said it was all about the veterans.
And Brandon, I like his approach because he's obviously thought about this, right? Who can get me?
bro, what the fuck? This nigga threw a dub.
Sea of bodies, and it's
Fuck,
intercepted.
nigga. Come here, bitch. Come here.
With a pick.
Come here.
And a huge return
Fuck,
as
nigga
he
threw a
takes it
dub.
inside
He just run the balls. Fuck, nigga shot.
Just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the
Pick!
quarterback,
This thing ain't even jump!
things off. You take it from there.
Fuck up my game, bitch.
Inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
And remember, this drive started off
Fuck,
following the
nigga,
turnover.
this
And they
nigga
took it
threw
no
a
time
dub.
working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Read option, here's Montgomery.
He got inside zone. Fuck them. Fuck nigga threw a
David
dub.
Montgomery, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans on just 2 plays have taken the lead. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray.
Pressure.
First out to his left.
Come here.
And that will be caught, but out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Fuck nigga threw a dub.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A good gain on first, has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches.
Pinch them boys. Pinch them. No, bitch, pinch them. You gonna spread them fuck niggas out, slide through the middle. Fuck you mean.
They'll run it again with Barkley.
Fuck you mean.
We're following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under. CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
Fuck off me, bitch. We big body, nigga. Fuck you talking about.
You know,
Fuck you mean.
I redouble my efforts. I go harder. In a sense, you have to back off a little bit. You have to do a little bit less. Do what you're supposed to do, but don't take on the pressures of doing more and trying to do your teammates' jobs as well. If you do that, that's really going to lead you to more issues.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes him back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley.
right. Yeah. That's what I like.
That was a beautiful screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and got the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front.
Nigga running 5'2". Got 5 D linemen.
That open space, the big guys leading the way.
Fuck off me.
For Barkley there on first down as he'll get forward for about 6 yards. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Jones. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm acting like I'm up.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dutch.
Yeah,
they put Tiger in
some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Akins. And the Jets are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Route his ass. Fuck with me, Tony. Oh, yeah. And he's selling your shit.
Flushed out right.
Slide.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Daniel Jones, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Jets have once again taken the lead. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there.
Just to put up with the cheating. Must go by fairly see him for a weekend.
Running back.
We all got angels. We all got demons. Bad bitches down there do all the above.
Jones throwing for it. Flush to his right. To the end zone.
They couldn't be more hero. Be more hero. 3-4 error. I can be your hero.
It makes sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line and worse. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
I wish somebody made guidelines.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines.
That shit y'all take for granted. Opportunity that I would kill for. Looking at proper like what the fuck they got to kill for.
Good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray.
What the fuck?
They will find Davis on the left side complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the
box me out. I got the key to the game. They try to lock me out. They don't understand it. It's a big dark. It's a big picture and you can't Photoshop me out. Some niggas ask why Jay never shot me out. Like a supposed to give a fuck. Don't you know Sandy in the
this third quarter of play. We'll return with
this is my hook, because my lips can rock.
You're watching
the
the
NFL.
NFL.
Y'all seen time from the start. Y'all seen me been a line from the start. Dumb niggas, y'all been lying from the start.
They fake the handoff. Now
lagging.
Rolling to his right. And he wisely will
pressure. They made the lane. Who would say who better than know they ain't the same?
Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 2nd and 10, Murray, he'll buy some time right. He gets it complete to Jackson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Being chased out left.
Pressure! Hey, I just seen some shit.
But getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw again on second down. Murray.
That shit beatbox. Oh shit, I'm gonna start playing like this.
Right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. Buying time to his left.
No, I done figured out some sauce. Fuck nigga like the pass. What's up? Put that nigga on that. That nigga on that. I'm lagging like I'm trying to switch. There we go.
Now Murray's got to have this one. Dancing to his left. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Out of intercepted Murray.
Fuck nigga beat up. I see some shit. I swear to God. Niggas ain't gonna like me.
Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim
advantage. Hit the hole. Run his ass over.
Able to get it across
shit,
the
10
15. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. He's got a man complete. And all the way in.
Big ass.
New York. Kadarius Toney. 84 yards. And the Jets add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Niggas gonna hate me. You fuck niggas with a pass all blur my shit. I'm gonna start playing like that.
12-point advantage.
With everybody in coverage. What the fuck you gonna do now, bitch? What you talking about?
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle.
Run the ball, bitch. You're down. You're fucking run the ball.
The 30 to the 31. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Murray now to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here.
Pressure!
He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receiver.
Bro, I'm lagging, bro.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And this is going to fall to the ground incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Murray going to throw. Bringing it in. and Jackson left side. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The Texans on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Fuck, nigga, beat.
The coverage excellent there downfield, and it leads to a 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. Last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Running for it.
Fucking lagging, bro.
And this will be a Texans first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Throwing now is Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 2nd down and 5. To throw, it's Murray. Forced out to his left.
This shit funny as fuck.
One of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know,
Nigga ass. You gotta keep doing that bullshit.
Their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Flushed out right.
Come on!
On the scramble, it's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there.
Hey, Aaron Donald, oh dick, boy! Come on, let me do some of that. Yeah.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray.
Come on!
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
The nice thing is that you still got all your timeouts, so the middle of the field.
You're not finna get a fuck thing, boy.
If you see the defenders pinching the sideline, you can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
And this will be swung out for Lindsey. And he's going to be brought down. He needed to get to the 20, but he's a yard or 2 short. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Flush to his right. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the 1st down.
Fuck nigga, beatbox.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Open man left side, it's the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Working with a 2nd and 4. Shotgun now from Murray. Eluding the pressure right.
I'm lagging, bro.
Here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7. They'll run with Lindsey. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, you got to feel right. Exactly.
I'm lagging.
They'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. That one looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum.
Lagging, man.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Murray now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Pressure! Yeah!
So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray. He'll fire this deep for Gallup.
Blurred my shit, no!
Just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful, and the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Wow.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. How many people watching this one right here gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Extra point put through by Suckup, and that will make this a 4-point game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. With it on the return now, here's Westbrook. And he'll be tackled
Cause I
just
wanna
shy of
be
25.
alone.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right, and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense to make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
Let's see if they can cover all their bases. Jones. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. And no, it's incomplete. So that hits the ground with only 4 seconds remaining. And this should be the last play. One more shot. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Jones has just thrown his third interception. Picked off by Corey Willis. And the Texans are going to hang on